What's going on, everybody? It's favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about when is the right time to put out, okay? Now, I made a video about this before, but there's a comment I saw in my last video that says that she has a little excerpt in there that I thought was really important, and I kind of just wanted to go off that. So I'm going to read her comment first, and then I'm going to jump in and give my 2 cents, because I kind of agree with her. Okay, she says, you got to make a guy work equals do not put out until you're sure he's emotionally invested. I don't understand why women are having sex so early in a relationship. Make the motherfucker work for it. I added that part. Okay, you make it too easy for men, and now they just expect it and move on to the next tender candidate, knowing the next one will put out too. Why would any of them put any effort in a woman when women are showing them they don't have to? No judgment here, but sex is the last thing a man should get from you. Sexual tension is everything. Make him curious, make him fantasize about you, make him wonder what it would be like. Flirt, show a little skin, but keep it classy. You drive him wild with these desires. Prolong the sexual act as long as possible, but keep him interested. Show him that you're different than other women. Show him that you're high value, that you respect yourself and have a good boundaries. Pull away once in a while and don't play hard to get. But don't play hard to get. They love the chase. They love the hunts. Okay, once you have sex with him, he's got exactly what he wanted and the challenge is over. Seduce him slowly over time. If it's hard to read this, it's got so small, I'm sorry. Get him emotionally invested first, and then you won't have to ask Elliot for advice because you still ask me for advice. Okay, I shouldn't even said that part. Because you know, or you have the man. Let him think he's hunting you, but actually you are the huntress. Seduce him slowly, and then he figures out what you have done. If it's too late, he's all in. That is beautifully said. Besides the don't ask Elliot, always ask Elliot. I always got some knowledge up in here. Okay, you just can't toss me aside like a prom night baby, like a prom night dumpster baby. I'm a real thing. Okay, but there's a couple things I wanted to that stuck out here that I thought were really important. And the first thing was that she says, "Don't put out until you know the guy's emotionally invested." Okay, now. The caveat, or not the caveat, but the problem with that is, how do you know he's emotionally invested? That's the problem. But, and I wish I could give you an answer. It's very hard to tell. Because I think guys are so good at bullshitting. I think a lot of guys do have good intentions, but they just don't want a relationship. It's many things, okay? Or a guy, says all the things and means them in the moment, and then he has buyer's remorse, or he freaks out later on when his feet are at the edge of the cliff and he's just not able to make the leap. Happens all the time, okay? However, I do agree with the fact that a lot of women on average, and I don't care when you put out, you could put out whenever you want to, because I said in my other video that, a guy already kind of sees what he wants to have with you in the first several seconds. Now, can that change? Yes, but he already does put you in a category when he first kind of sees you based on what he wants and based on your attributes. But then it's the woman's job to kind of find out, okay, well, it's both sides' jobs to figure out, well, where do I stand? Okay, well, does he actually want a relationship, or does he want just to hook up? Now, and guys think the same thing, but it's so much easier for men because the average woman doesn't want to hook up. She wants a relationship. So he doesn't have to dig as deep. He automatically assumes that, and this is the problem, he automatically assumes that, okay, she's showing interest, she likes me, she had sex with me, she wants a relationship. Because the average woman just doesn't want to go on Tinder and bang a bunch of guys, okay? So that's where the problem lies. You're both trying to figure out, the other person's cards, but it's so much easier for men because it's basically not 90% of the time it's, okay, she wants a relationship. And if she doesn't, she will eventually want one. I can't tell you how many clients have came to me saying, oh, at first I didn't want a relationship, but I told the guy I didn't want a relationship. Then we hooked up and we started hanging out, and now I want a relationship. What do I do? Which is why I always tell women, don't say you don't want a relationship. Don't say anything at all, okay, unless it's brought up. And then you can give your 2 cents. But that's why it's so much easier for men. Men know what you want, and then they paint the picture accordingly, okay? So I thought that was really important what she said in terms of, you need to get the man emotionally invested first. Because from my personal experience, it's very easy to talk to multiple women if you're not 100% emotionally invested into one. Okay? Now, the second thing that I really like that she said was that she says sexual tension is everything, basically making him work for it, making him fantasize about you, making him wonder what it's like, and things like that. My whole theory or practice is based off attraction, okay? I like to say I'm more of an attraction coach and things like that. And I am a big believer in the whole concept of hooking somebody before doing all these other things that people do. Because once you hook somebody, and this is how you do hook them, right? You seduce him. You make him wonder what the hell's going on. You build curiosity. You build mystery. You don't let him know exactly where you stand. You make him fantasize about it. You make him wonder what it would be like. You flirt, but you never give in 100%. You have the power in the beginning. Women always have the power in the beginning because of the courting ritual or the dating ritual amongst human beings. As the guy, I have to. Now, when I say dating or courting ritual, I'm not saying I got to take you out and stuff like that. That's great. That's nice. But I mean, the guy needs to figure out if she's interested. Okay, the guy is looking for the prize. The guy is looking to have sex. The guy is looking to see if he can win you over, because our self-worth is based off of that. If I cannot win women over, then I am sterile by definition. I cannot have kids. Okay, not that the guys are looking for kids. That's from an evolutionary perspective. Okay, so it's really important to make a guy go through these hoops, but you can't make him go through these hoops unless he's hooked. So I'm a big believer in that, and I'm a big believer in doing, or in a way of doing that, is what this person has said. I should sign her on as under Elliot Scott Enterprise. But you have to make a guy work for it. If he's not going to work for it, then why would he invest in you if you're already giving him the prize, right? I mean, it's like having to it's like eating your dessert first before eating the dinner. It's like, well, I ate the dessert. I don't even want the dinner now. That's just how it is, okay? So to get a guy hooked, flirting, fantasizing, mystery, curiosity, like all that stuff is very, very, very important, okay? So I just wanted to touch on this real fast. I thought this was a great comment. I would put it up here, but I'm too lazy. I'm very busy today. I just thought it was a good comment. I feel like a lot of women, you need to make men, and I know I say this in all my videos, and then I contradict myself saying, well, it really doesn't matter because guys put you in a category anyway. One of my best relationships was the girl I hooked up with the first night I met her, but that's the exception to the rule. I'd rather you play safe and have your power, right? And make the guy work obtaining it. So with that being said, ladies, I love you. Take care and peace.